Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at this Eyoyo. It is a 21.5, 22-inch monitor. So basically, it's going to come in a box like this. It has a nice little carrying handle. You will just open your box. It will show your Eyoyo. It comes in a really nice side-to-side foam, so it protects it really well. You slide it out like so. You will have your instruction manual. So it says 22-inch. It has a remote, just like a LED TV. So basically, this computer monitor is like a TV. So you have the remote. You will have your HDMI cord. You will have a computer cable cord. You have the old style networking cord. You have a battery power. And you have a stand piece. So you can put this up on a stand if you want. Basically, you can use this just like a TV or a monitor. It does pretty much everything. So it's really nice. If you look at that, that's those features as far as that goes. We're getting our first look at it ourselves. So when I take it off, it's going to be wrapped in foam like that. And you see right there on the bottom, easy setup for your stand. So basically you're just going to line these up here. You're going to see they're lined up. And you will just put your monitor in here. And it will click. It goes in there and it's ready to go. It's in place. So your monitor will look like this. And you click it into place once you get it down there. Well, if you see a gap, it just needs clicked into place. And then you can just put it where you want. So now you see it looks like this. It is a slightly angled. So when you remove your base, I recommend just sliding this in, and because it was difficult to try to push it down, so I just slid it in. Click. It's slightly angled, and that's for your vision, however you want to do it. It's going to look like this. So you're going to see on the back that I was telling you about. This is basically like a TV. You have an old VGA hookup if you want. Your hookup for your power, HDMI, AV. So like old video game systems, we'll be able to plug into this and play with no problem. You have your audio, which could be a sound bar. It can be headphones, whatever. USB and the BNC cord. So we're going to turn it on. So we just hooked it up to turn it on. It comes on right away. It does not come with batteries. We're going to put some batteries in the remote. So we bought the batteries installed. Basically, it did not come with them. You just put them in. Make sure you put them in correctly. So when you go to your inputs, you're going to notice that you have different settings. You set photos, music, movies, text. If you're too close to the TV, the remote doesn't want to work, or the monitor. So you stand back about 2 feet and it works just fine. You got photo, text, music, and movie. So you can set it for any of those settings, however you want to set it. So when you go into menu, you have your picture setting, your sound setting, your lock setting, your setup setting. So you can set it up for language, however you want to use it. So you got several settings here. You got picture, you can go into the modes, the brightness, the contrast, sharpness, all that can be changed. Sound, you can also do the same. The lock, and then the setup. So you can set it however you want. You can do the USB upgrade. All these different things are set up. And if you want to get out of the menu, you just push the menu button, go back to the main screen. And you can go back to whatever you want to set it up. Now, when you go to this mirror setting, that is to basically mirror, if you have a computer monitor hooked up to it, that will mirror whatever you have. So you have like a double screen. So here you see we're using it as a computer monitor. Right here we have the computer hooked up to it. We can set it up to mirror the screen. You can use both screens if you want. As you see, we can move across to the other screen right over there. As a dual mirror, it mirrors it and comes over to this side. So you can use it as a double screen, hook it up to your computer like we did right here. Just fine. Looks just as good as the original computer. Really nice. You can adjust it. So of course, it's trying to do these different things. We don't want this right here. So there we're showing it as a monitor and a mirror screen, so you can make it into a double screen. So see here, we hooked it up to the Roku. It's initializing the Roku, and then we will be watching TV. So now we got it hooked up as a TV. It's slowly opening the Roku. This is just setting it up. You see we go here. And now we got it set in TV mode. So we can go through all these different features, look at these different ones. So now it's just like a TV. You see, we originally hooked it up as a monitor, showed you to you as a monitor. Now we're showing it to you as a TV. This can do just about anything. You can hook it up to the TV. You can hook it up to your computer. You can even hook it up to the old style video game systems we showed you with the AV cord. So we'll do that as well. So here, guys, we're showing you it's now hooked up to a video game system. You can hook it up to a video game system. It even has the old AV cords. You can always hook up the Nintendos, your Segas, anything from the original Atari up to this one. You can hook up to this system, and you see it still has real good graphics. This is great for someone if you don't take up a whole lot of room. You can play games on your computer monitor. It works as a computer monitor. It works as a game system. It works as a TV. You can use it for just about anything. And it has like 5 different ways to set it up. It does have built-in speakers, but it also has a place for you to plug in a sound bar. Really handy. I like it. Of the Eyoyo 21.5, 22-inch security monitor. The monitor that does pretty much everything. You see we hooked it up. It plays video games. It plays, it'll hook it up to the computer. It'll mirror your screen from your computer, so you can use it as a double monitor. So it also plays TV, so you can use it just like exactly like a TV if you want. You can use it like a monitor if you want. You can use it as extended screen for your computer, double wide it if you want. You can pretty much do everything on it. You may even be able to hook if you're a security camera system, you could hook it straight into this monitor as well. Instead of having to use a phone, you could plug your security system into this. You would just be on your security cameras all the time. It would be like a constant monitor, like a CCTV system if you hooked it up that way. So it plays security cameras, games, TV, computer, double your monitor, mirror your screen. A lot of different functions for this. And it has wires for just about everything. This doesn't have the AVI, but you can get those. But it has all the other ones. Really like it. We're going to put the link for this in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. If you need a monitor that pretty much does everything, it can do security, all the stuff we've mentioned, definitely want to click on the link and get one of these. So you'll notice if you do hook it up to this is for if you decide to hook it up to your security cameras, you can hook it up this way. If you have the digital type, you can also hook a security camera up to the USB that way. This is for the one that takes the coaxials, so you notice it comes with those, so you can hook the security camera system up that way, and then you can use the input output. There's a lot of ways you can use this. You see that it's got the CV, you can hook it up that way. But if you have the USB type, there's also a USB hookup in the back. We showed it to you using various things, the computer, the TV, video games, but you can also hook your cameras, old style cameras, up this way, or the newer style that you can use the HDMI.